boom, someone's impersonating me on eBay, and they're trying to scam your ass, basically. Especially sellers. Sellers beware, because this is going around. I'm glad. I'm so glad. I am so glad that I got wind of this before it got into the wrong hands and someone else made a video about it. Someone else, I couldn't imagine who in the community could make a video and provide the wrong information and just totally give someone a bad name for no reason. I can't imagine who would do that sort of thing, but somebody would, okay? Not just someone, but then 10 of their troll followers who have channels would go and just create the same video as well. As you guys know, I was involved in a scandal over the summer. Back in June, there was a character by the name, I'll keep this short, of Elijah. And this was during the height of, this is when the first video came out. One of my first deck techs videos came out, the Infect one. And I started jumping in subscribers. But I was being accused that my growth was because of opening repacks. And that's why I'm gaining all these new subscribers. And I'm scamming the community and I'm lying to everybody because someone named Elijah created an HTML file of Facebook message similar to this that you're seeing, similar to this, and claimed that this is what they said in the conversation. Supposedly it was I that said this. Want to know a little secret? I fake my repacks. First, I don't even know how I would fake my repacks. No, I've been accused of faking them, but yet no one has ever come forward and actually provided what about it is fake. Ever. Did your mind just blow up? Whoa, mic drop. Okay. But no, seriously, that was, I think, the funniest thing that was going on. The dude created an HTML file and then edited out stuff that him and I said. He deleted a whole bunch of shit and then put in his own stuff and basically put in stuff for me and said that I'm faking my repacks and it's all a scam. Dumb as hell. This is the kind of shit I go through. So I'm glad Mr. B-Nobes over here got to me. He contacted me with this information. Obviously, he must be a fan of the channel because he didn't reach out to someone else in the community. I can only imagine if this got into the wrong hands, what kind of videos are being made next. All right, so I'm glad I caught the wind of this one first. Let's just get down to it. Joey, someone has been contacting me on eBay, claiming to work for you, asking for one of my repacks for your show. I would like to have it on there. I just need to make sure this is legit. I run high-end repacks. Awesome, dude. That's really cool you do repacks. B-Nobes, mad props and thank you. Thank you a billion. First off, red flag number one. I work alone. I'm a one-man show. There is nobody else that works with me. I don't have a team at all, okay? I'm a one-man show. Everything you see. When I go and purchase things, I'm the only person doing that. There's no team of us out there trying to scam you on eBay, okay? I just go and buy a repack. I first here, you want to know my process to purchasing a repack? I go into the search field, type in the word MTG, or type in, the acronym MTG space repack. Enter. I sit there and I browse the 300 to 500 different repacks that are for sale. I come across one that catches my eye. I open it up. I look at the description, matches the title. Awesome. I make a purchase. I select my quantity and I pay for the item. That's it. There's no funky monkey business going on there. It's very cut and dry. The only time I've ever contacted a seller, it happened in 2 occasions. I contacted that seller to inform him where the hell is my fucking product because it was late as hell. That is the only time I've ever contacted a seller. And he had no idea it was I. Let's just make that really clear. They don't know that it's me. Okay. Now, with B-Nobes here, I was really on edge. Because this message came really late and I thought I was being trolled. I moved this conversation somewhere else. Reason being is because he had some private stuff here. You can't even read it. It's all kind of fuzzy and blurry. That's why I'm using this small little messenger window here. But he asks, is this legit or no? I respond, scam. He's like, I figured I'd still like to get one of my repacks on your show, though. And I respond, I only purchase from random sellers, no subscribers, patrons, or friends. Do you realize if I had $1 for every time someone approached me, whether it was in an email, even on my Patreon, I had a patron leave me once before. Someone who, helped out the channel by supporting it. Awesome. He left because I wouldn't open one of his repacks on my show. Dude, I don't care what your incentive is for me, or what my incentive is. There's no incentive in it for me. I don't give a shit what you're giving me. My only incentive is to show the community who's a good repack seller and who's a bad one. And so far, I've only been able to show like 4 or 5 good sellers because the rest, their product is shit. They put a bunch of garbage in them. And never once have I ever come across a seller where I hit like a jackpot and pulled like a Mox Ruby or pulled like a Power 9. Not to say that it's not possible. Anything in this world is possible. But I've never opened anything of value. Nothing ever exceeded doubling my initial purchase price. And that happened, I think, in one video, one time. One repack, I actually doubled what I paid. I think I paid $30 and I came out with like $60 card value. That was great. The only video that's ever happened in. And then there was about 3 or 4 others where I basically broke even. This is over the course of almost 35 to 40 repacks. I don't even know how many I have now. But moving forward, I said that to him. Understandable. Keep me in mind in the future sometime then. I'm almost rude to a point with this guy because one, I don't know him. He just messaged me out of the blue. And I get this kind of shit all the time from people. I've received numerous offers. The answer is always the same. He put they are all random. I've got great feedback. So just keep in mind, would help me out. By the way, B Nobes is not the scammer. Okay. He's exposing the scammer for me. But I seem very pissy. I'm like, is this a joke? Really? Is this a joke? Like, are you trying to get one over on me, bro? He responds, no. I thought you would be legitimately concerned someone is going around impersonating you. I was just trying to do the right thing. I am extremely concerned at this point, and I almost was about to wrap up the conversation, but he kept drawing me back in with some of the things he was saying, and I'm like, okay, maybe this guy's really out for my better interest. Because usually a lot of these people that contact me, they're not out for my best interest. I review random sellers, so there is no chance of fixing. I'm a YouTuber. People are going to impersonate me. It comes with the territory, especially with the repack shit I do. Jesus Christ. Well, if it's not fair to me, I've never seen your show until some asshole tried to scam me. It was really, I was really excited, I bet. And I responded, he has 0 feedback. Come on, man. Come on, guys. What'd I tell you about feedback being 0? Scam. I made videos about this already. Come on. Scam artists. But he had to at least check because he got excited. He thought it was me. He thought he was dealing with me, et cetera, et cetera. And he thought he'd get his repack on the show. And honestly, if I was a seller, that's awesome. If I can somehow convince a YouTuber who is the best known repack eBay or best known eBay repack opening YouTuber out there to open up shit of my repack, I'm gonna fix that repack so people are gonna want to come purchase from me. That's the problem. That's why I don't buy from anyone that comes at me like that. Because then you are gonna get one of these. You are gonna get effed up your A, and no one's gonna give a shit. They're gonna make their money, and you're gonna be screwed, and that's it. And then you're going to come at me like, man, everything I opened was garbage. Here's an interesting fact. Any repack that I spoke highly about, or not even highly, but any repack that I said, okay, 2 thumbs up. This seller was actually legit. Like, I opened some decent stuff. Any of those guys that I gave that thumbs up to, subscribers went and purchased from them. Do you know what happened? Can anyone take a freaking guess here? What the hell happened? I'm talking hundreds of people have said shit to me. He was a good seller. he was a good seller. The seller was good. The product was good. I got my value back. The money, like, you weren't bullshitting. That's one of the things that blows my mind is when this whole like repack scam thing happened, that I was lying to my audience and ripping people off. I took so much fucking offense to that. I was fucking pissed. I was livid. Like, seriously, I wanted to do bad things to some YouTubers out there. Okay? They took something good I was doing, a solid for the community, turned around and shit all over me and said, nope, you're a phony, you're a fake, you're a liar, you're a fraud. That shit pissed me the fuck off, man. So bad. That pissed me off so fucking bad. I'm muting myself when I say the F word. Because I know I do have a lot of kids that watch me. And I try to keep it clean for the most part. But man, I get pissed sometimes. And this is a video you're going to see. I tried reaching out to you for a few days. He did. He tried getting a hold of me on YouTube. He tried doing that, but I didn't respond to him because I didn't come across his message. I just saw it last night, actually. He's like, and I goaded him to get his address for you. He gave me his freaking address. That's right. I know where this piece of shit lives. Thank you for doing that, by the way, B-Nobes. He actually doesn't live too far away. Just kidding. No threats. Well, this wasn't a joke. I appreciate the concern. Well, this wasn't a joke. I was trying to help you. Sorry to bother you. And this is when I kind of back off, and I'm like, all right, this guy was looking out for my best interest, because had he not been, this would be in the hands of some other YouTuber right now. They'd be having a field day saying that I'm a scam artist and shit. You'll see in a minute what I'm talking about. I think it's a great topic because it's becoming out of hand. I got burned a ton, so it took it upon myself to do it. Fun, legitimate, and fair. Have sold about 100 so far, not one complaint or return request. And that is awesome. This is really good. I like hearing shit like this because there's a lot of repack sellers who are scam artists. That's why that's why you never hear me say 100% of sellers are scam artists, or, you know, like repack sellers are legitimate. There's a reason I don't go one way or the other with it. Because really, it's about 90% of them, I'd say about 90, are scam artists. There's 10% out there that are good. This comes from my own research, opening repacks on the channel. I'm almost at maybe 35 to 40, somewhere in there. And I think a total of 5 of them have been legit. So it's almost about 10% roughly. Where I've made my money back or I've gained a slight value. There was one that happened in. No complaint or return. That's awesome. It's the way it's supposed to be done. I put good. Continue selling a fair product. I mean, I was just kind of cut and dry still. That is the game plan. I just have a vision for more and better. I was hoping being on the show would help fund some ideas. I'm sure, B-Nobes, it would help if I put you on the show and you sent me a repack that's loaded and people open and I open it up and there's all these awesome cards. I'm sure that would help any fucking seller, but that's not how the channel fucking works. If I do shit like that, I'm not mad at you, B-Nobes, by the way. If I do shit like that, you know what's going to happen? Subscribers of mine are going to go purchase from that repack seller. They're going to open up the repack when they get it, and it's going to be absolute garbage. And then they're going to come back at me and be bitching up a store. I'm like, dude, what the hell? I purchased like 20 from that repack seller at $5. Every single one was a bust. How come you opened like 3 or 4 good pools and basically got your money back? Why did I get so shitted on? Well, shit. Let me think about that. Because I fucking lied to your ass? That's what I avoid. That's why I have zero communication with any of these sellers. Nothing. Zip. Zero. Zilch. If anyone comes at me, they're already like, nope. You know what? If B-Nobes would have given me his ID, his information even further, I would make sure I don't purchase from him. I mean, that's the kind of person I am, okay? Jesus Christ. Okay, guys. But actually, there is an item number I did see. So, B-Nobes, yes, I do have your information. But I'm not going to purchase from him. And if I do, it's not going to be for like months down the road. I did this with one other person. It was months later that I actually ended up purchasing from him. The repack, the opening was decent. It was one of the decent ones. It wasn't anything spectacular. But I thought that was pretty interesting. So yeah, I have been approached before, and then months later, I'm like, all right, let me check it out now. Because, I mean, you think, it kind of goes away. And it looks like he didn't have a freaking clue it was I. And I actually sent it to my, now my ex-girlfriend's house. So it was under a different name and shit. The dude had no idea. It was amazing. But I don't do that kind of shit, nonetheless. We don't go fucking opening crap and misleading subscribers and patrons and people that give a damn about this channel. That's something I simply don't do. I will not open repacks on the channel from a seller knowledgeable of my presence, but I would like to use the screenshots you sent me to make others aware someone is acting as me. None of your info is in the screenshots, correct? He put, sure, yes, none. Is it all right if I use the entirety of our conversation, including your profile image in a video? He said, sure. I'm like, you the best. Thank you. Hey, just black out the eBay item number. Okay. And then I asked him if he could screenshot it for me. The conversation, but without the number. It was too much work, and it looks like he's at work himself, and he got a little busy. I'm like, never mind. I just used Paint. Thanks for sharing the info. Instead of using Paint, what I did, I just took the one screenshot, and that was it. The other one had way too much information on it that was personal and shit, even including the buyer's or the scam artist's address, and it had the item number, the item title for this seller. It was bad, so I just got rid of that whole one, and this is the full screenshot of the other one. It starts from the bottom. Methesquabab 2 is our scam artist here, or AKA my biggest fan. I work with a YouTuber. This is how it starts at the bottom. And he dose repacks, and we are wondering if you would want to be a part of video. You send us a repack, we will review it and give you feedback and promote your repack, hoping to hear back from you. Mr. Nobes over here responds, what is the YouTube channel? The channel is Bad Boy Gaming, so let me know if you want to work with us. Explain the process or what is expected. I'm interested. If you would send us repack sample, he will open it on cam and review it, and you put your link down so more people will come and buy your repack, and we put a reminder in some videos to check out the videos so more people will check out your repack. So thanks for your time. Just hit me up if you are into it. And then basically he goaded him, got the information he needed from him, his address, and relayed that information to me. It's another screenshot. So I have this piece of shit's information right now. This is called fraud. This is illegal, and I'm reporting it to the eBay authorities and whatever police department I need to do. This is bullshit. This is a scam. This is someone impersonating somebody else. You can go to prison for this. Did you little assholes out there who are watching this who had anything to do with this? Did you realize that? Because I have concrete evidence that you're a fucking scam artist and you're trying to exploit my fucking channel and use it for financial gain. You're a piece of shit. This kind of crap happened with Elijah back in the summer, and I was made out to be an asshole. I found out this before it got in the wrong hands. I pray to God that whatever is bothering you, piece of shit people out in this world, whatever troubles you may have, I hope to God you're able to transcend them. Because one thing is a constant. Karma's a bitch, and it's going to come back your way one way or another, dude. That's just kind of how shit happens in this world. But luckily, in this instance, no one was hurt by this. Thank God I wasn't. Thank God the seller wasn't taken advantage of. Just be mindful, guys. Be very mindful. There are a lot of deceivers out there. I wanted to play Alice in Chains Rivers of Deceit during this. I'm just going to throw it out there. But I did not. So yeah, now you know. Be aware. I am a one-man show. I'm not a multiple person show. There's only one me. Okay? And this retard here clearly is saying that there's a team of us. There's a team of me out there. I work with a YouTuber. No, you don't work with a YouTuber, bro. Get over your stupid ass self. All right. Guys, I hope this was informative. I hope this clears up a few things about the repacks and everything. And as always, PLA, my dudes. PL mother trucking A.